doing today? Welcome to this session, and today we are going to be talking about why you need scholarship to study abroad now more than ever. And this video is for professionals, specifically if you have families or you have a family, you want to relocate with your family, you want to relocate to developed countries with your family, or you want to travel alone, you are not married, you're a single person. This video is very, very important to you, for you. So pay attention. I will also be taking question and answers towards the end of this video. So if you have questions, bring them on. I'll be very happy to clarify them as usual. All right. So the question is, why do you need scholarship in order to study abroad now, right? Okay, first of all, I'm sure that I'm not the only one here who knows about what is going on right now. There is a lot of things happening in the economy. There is some countries are experiencing inflation, right? Some countries there's a lot of rising costs. Something you bought for a particular price, when you return back to Lagos to go and buy it again, the price has doubled, right? Even for some countries, you're experiencing currency inflation, right? That means or currency fluctuation. You want to pay for school fees abroad, you want to pay for anything abroad, you have to change a lot of your money, which means that the cost of these things abroad have not really changed, but the costs have doubled or tripled for you because of currency fluctuation, right? So there's a lot that is happening, and there is like the central point of all of these things that are happening is that a lot of money is needed if you want to relocate, if you want to study abroad. A lot of money is needed. So what is the problem? The problem is that because of this rising cost of everything, a lot of people are currently abandoning their dreams, right? Their study abroad dream. You have somebody that wants to relocate. That person is married, has a husband or has a wife, and perhaps even have children, right? But most times what you have to now see is that when they finish calculating the cost of doing this, they just like, next year. And guess what? Next year keeps coming. So by this time next year, you are still going to see people who said next year, who are still going to say next year again, right? So next year, no, they finish. So people are abandoning their dreams. Also for the professional out there, like before you were earning a salary, right? And maybe that your salary, you could put it together and pay school deposit, or pay for this or pay for that, or even pay for the if you are taking a loan from your local bank, maybe you'll be able to pay for the interest rate. But if what you now end up noticing is that your salary is not even enough again for you to even be able to buy things, right? Because a lot of things have gone up. So after some time, you just abandon your dream. And this thing is not happening to only you. It's happening to a lot of people. So don't think it's happening to only you. It's happening to a lot of people. This is very, very important for you to actually take advantage of scholarship instead of waiting. The mistake a lot of people are making is that they will say, things are expensive now. Let's just wait for it to come down. Dollar is expensive. Let us wait for it to come down. You can't bank on dollar coming down. You can't bank on inflation coming down. You can't bank on the cost of things going down. Why can't you bank on them? Do you have an idea of why you can't bank on them? Please, if you're watching me, feel free to comment. Do you have an idea of why you can't bank on things like this? Do you have an idea? Because they are not under your control. Even if you want inflation to go down, what can you do to make inflation go down? The way where you are sitting right now watching me, you are sitting on top of your bed watching me, you are sitting on your office desk watching me, maybe it's night and you are just sitting on your couch watching me, right? What can you do to reduce inflation in your country? I'm waiting for your answer. What can you do to reduce the cost of dollar in your country? I don't mean what can your government do. I'm saying you that you're watching me right now. What can you do to reduce the currency fluctuation what in your country? What can you do to reduce the rising cost of things? There's nothing you can't do anything about it. So you're not in control. You are not in control. And you know what happens when you're not in control? Let me tell you, a lot of people are getting depressed. A lot of people are getting depressed. Why? They don't feel like there's anything they can do. You wake up in the morning, the cost of transportation has doubled, and you still have to get to work, and there is nothing you can do about it. Right? So the problem is that people are counting on things getting better, but they don't have control over things getting better. Hey, wait, before you take me out of context, okay? I am not saying things are never going to get better. No, I'm not a pessimist, okay? What I'm trying to tell you is that, yeah, things are going to get better, but when? Do you have an idea? What if it's 10 years from now? I know you say, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. Thank you. Since you finished that, God forbid, God forbid, did it bring down the value of dollar in your country? Did it decrease the transportation you're going to pay tomorrow? You see? So, you can't bank on things coming down, on currency going down, currency exchange going down. You can't abandon your dream because 2 months ago, you said later. But between now and 2 months ago, are things worse for you or better for you? Call a spade a spade. A lot of things are going down, right? So, what is the solution? Instead of you waiting for the day you are going to save $30,000, take a look at yourself. You are waiting for the day you are going to save $30,000 and hold it in your hand. Then you use it to pay 1 year school fees and then start looking for living expenses, right? When is that going to happen? Is it when you are in your 50s? Is it when you are in your 50s? So, this is why I say, don't go and be saving. I want to save. You can't. Even the money you saved last year, by this year, the value has dropped by half. True or false? You started saving last year, right? By this year, the value has dropped by more than half. True or false? Answer me now. Answer me. Let devil be ashamed, right? Answer me. The money you saved since last year, by this year, the value has dropped. Even the money you saved at the beginning of the year, by now, the value has dropped by more than half. So, can't you see the handwriting on the wall? Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? What should you do? Take advantage of scholarship. Take advantage of scholarship. Some people, when you're advising them, because this advice is coming to them for free, they will not listen. Take advantage of scholarship. Why? Let me tell you a typical student that have gone through Vantage Migration and relocated on full scholarship. Let me show you what their life looks like. Let me explain. So, okay, let's start with me. I get full scholarship to study in Canada, right? I get full scholarship to study in Canada. My school fees, the whole of my school fees was paid for by the school. It didn't come out of my pocket. Not just that. On top of that, the school was paying me as of then $1,250 or so, or between 1,000 and 2,000, depending on whatever you are doing and whatever, depending on how things go and depending on the school. So a school is paying you $1,000 to $2,000 a month for your living expenses. As a student, that was enough for me then, right? Meaning, I did not pay for my school fees and my living expenses, it is the school that is paying me. Think about it. I believe that a lot of people that don't go for scholarship is because they really don't know what it means to get a scholarship. Now, somebody may say, is it everybody that goes through Vantage Migration that is going on scholarship? No. Why? It's not everybody that goes through Vantage Migration that even needs scholarship. Some people, they'll tell you, I have my money. I'm just looking for a school that is very, very affordable. That is one of the things we teach. Because we have a training program where we teach you exactly, step by step, what to do. It's not, is this, is that. No. You will what to do, and you will do it while you are with us. Even after our program is over and you do it, if you hit any block, 24 hours on your case, because you'll be able to reach out to us via email. We'll take it off from there. If we see that it's something we cannot solve via email, we'll book a video call for you. This is what we do for all our students. When people don't take advantage of scholarship, it's because they don't know. It's because they don't know. Because if you know, you will not see that it is useless to go and be saving in order to pay for the school fees, and you're going to use years to save it, when you can actually go and get scholarship. Now, the beauty of it is that there are people who will attend our program, they will get scholarship, but the scholarship may not be full scholarship. What do? We connect them to loan, so that they are also able to get loan. Provided you are flexible, there's no way you will not get loan that will work for you. We have a program that can save your life, that can save your dream, that can save the life of you and your family, that can help you achieve your goal. Don't abandon your dream. Don't. We have, I'm sure at this point you're asking yourself, okay, how do I get started? What can I do next? What can I do? I will invite you to attend our free study abroad webinar today, where we are going to tell you more exactly how this works. Okay, please go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Register for our free webinar. And when you finish, we also do question and answer. Even after that, you see how to check your eligibility to see if you're eligible. Once you're eligible, you also see how to contact us so that you can ask more questions. We answer all your questions, right? Especially once you have completed our free webinar, we answer all your questions.